G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $1 collection book, plus my Great Aussie Coin Hunt 2 book, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far. And really, we're only looking to get the Qantas Centenary $1 from 2020. So, if you've seen my last mail boxing video, I had, or mail unboxing video, I had a subscriber, Peter J, sent me some coins, and he sent me some coins for my Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 book. He sent me 4 coins, but I've only got 3 here because in the time between when he sent them to me and now, I've actually found one of those coins, which was C for Cherry Ripe. But he sent me the coins, so I'm going to put them in the book. This is not my collection book. This is not my noodling commemorative book. So I'm happy to take some coins as gifts from subscribers and put them into the book, because I have a bit of a thing about noodling the coins out of circulation to put it into my collection. I'm not trying to buy them. I'm not trying to swap them. I'm just trying to noodle them out of circulation for the book. So he's given me A for Akubra, F for Flies, and J for Jolly Swagman, and I'm going to put them into the book. I still have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 to go on that collection, and that'll make the first Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 collection that I've noodled out of circulation. And I do have, obviously, the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1 at the back of the collection book, which has a few coins to go as well to have that noodled out of circulation. But thank you very much, Peter J, for that lovely gift from the mailbag. I'm going to start noodling now with the rolls that I've got from Prosegur. I'm going to go through coins at the end. This is the Mob of Roos, and I'll be going through all the Mob of Roos at the end to look for coins that come from years where there was no $1 issued for circulation, being 1987, 89, 1990, 91, 2007 and 2012. But here we have our first commemorative, which is a 2002 Outback, year of the Outback coin. Let's stop that jiggling, and it doesn't seem to be rotated, so we'll put that up there. And so yes, I'll go through all of the Mob of Roos at the end, and then I'll let you know how that goes. But here we have another commemorative, the Centenary of Federation from 2001. We checked that one for rotation. It doesn't seem to have a rotation. I'd still love to find a rotated Centenary of Federation in a hunt. And we have a Landcare Australia from 1993. Nice coin. Sometimes it comes up with a cud because the waves are close together, but I haven't found one of those yet either for a while. And we have a 2011 CHOGM Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Perth, Australia from 2011, and we put that down there. And also a 1988 Bicentennial celebration coin with the Aboriginal design kangaroo on the front. And then next to that we have the Dancing Man, the 2005 piece $1 coin, which was commemorating the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. And we go on another Dancing Man and some Mob of Roos. So we're into the second roll. I hope everyone is well. It's been a very, very good month, the month of February, and so I'm very happy that the collection is growing and the books are filling up. And then we have a 2010 Centenary of Girl Guiding, one of the 2 for the Guides and Scouts, 2010, and we have a 1999 International Year of Older Persons as well, and a 2007 APEC Australia coin. And that'll be it for the top row, I think. having a look at some years, and the other part of the Scouting Guiding organisation, the Centenary of Scouting from 2008. 2008 the Scout started, in 2010 the Guide started in Australia, and a nice and clean 1985. Another girl guiding, and another year of the older persons. We have an ANZAC coin for the first time, 100 years of ANZAC, the spirit lives, and it's a 2014, which is the highest minted of the range of 100 years of ANZAC. It was the first time that Australia put out a range of coins from 2014 to 2018 inclusive. 2014 being the highest minted of those 5 coins, celebrating 100 years of the ANZACs. And we have, for the first time, a Sir Henry Parkes, the father of Federation, from 1996. Oh, and another one. And we have also the Sir Charles Kingsford-Smith commemorative in 100 years of his birth from 1897 to 1997. One of Australia's pioneer aviators. Another 100 years of ANZAC. And an APEC 2007. So now that we're a couple of rolls in, if I don't have anything to talk about, whether it's the coins or other topics that I get stuck on, I will just speed up some of the hunt. Oh, here we go. This is a 2003 Making a Difference, Australia's Volunteers. It's not in bad nick, actually. These coins, it's got a bit of staining on the back, but these coins, it's really hard to find good-looking coins of this particular coin. I don't know why. It is lower minted. They're around about the $4.1 million mark. Dollar coin mark. And yeah, I like to put them in my collection, keep them, because they are hard to find, but they are hard to find in really good nick. So when you find one in good nick, it's great to keep a hold of it, but I keep most of them anyway. And there's another girl guiding. All right, let's pull one from the back and crack on, and I'll just take it a bit quietly, and we'll get into the hunt proper. And here, for the first time, we have 100 years of ANZAC, but it's from the year 2016, which is one of the lower minted years, so it'll be a keeper for the collection, so we'll keep that down in the bottom. And there, for the first time, we have Centenary of Women's Suffrage from 2009. I think it was 2003. 2003. And another 100 Years of ANZAC that we haven't got tonight, which is from 2015. I think that is the lowest minted of the series, and that'll be a keeper for the collection. And then we have a International Year of Peace for the first time tonight from 1986, first $1 commemorative. We have a Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, a K for kangaroo. That's a nice find. Not as many of those around as I would like. I think we have that one for the book, but I'll have a look obviously before I come back with the wrap up. And there is an A preview mark coin for the 35th anniversary of the $1 coin, the dollar discovery coin. So it's in very ordinary nick. I'll put it down here as a keeper, but I'll most likely throw that particular one back in to the bank because I have a significant amount of those and I don't need to keep the grubby ones. Oh, and there we have something very nice. Let me get that into focus. So we have a Landcare coin with a cud. It's good of me to see that as it was. So the cud, or CUD, coin underdeveloped, that's the terminology for when a coin doesn't quite come out the way that it's intended. Here between the sort of second wave and the third wave, there's a bit of metal that is part of the coin that shows where the die has chipped away and metal has now filled the gap where where it's supposed to have been lowered, so between the two raised edges. So just here, the Landcare cud, so that is quite a good find, and that'll go in the keepers down the bottom into the wider collection. I'll flip that, I'll put that into the the book until the book's finished, and then have it out into my wider collection. But that's a nice find. I don't find very many cuds these days. 2015, 100 Years of ANZAC. I think that goes with that one. It's very nice. So yeah, I look every week. I look through them all for errors, especially the on the reversed here for the rabbit ears or the backpack or the spewroo, where there's cuds on the $1 coin reverse, which is quite common, but I don't find very many. So it's great when I can find an error coin. It also shows that I'm actually looking at the coins and registering all of their design. But as saying that, we are now on to the very last roll of the hunt. We've gone through all of that, and we're down to the last roll. We haven't yet found a Qantas 100 year anniversary coin. This is pretty grubby. Yuck. Although, is that rotated? No, it's just yuck. But yeah, well, what we got here? $1. It's a donation dollar. That's very nice. It's for the first time today. So let me put that up so I can put the annotation on it. The first time today, the donation dollar. Australia's first coloured $1 coin. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to crack it for the Qantas 100 Centenary. We have in 2016. Another one of those, yeah. Excellent. So the hunt goes on for the 100 years of ANZAC. ANZAC? 100 years of Qantas. This is the centenary coin for Qantas. Unable to complete the book yet. I might have to source some rolls out of New South Wales. I hear that they're, well, other YouTubers that I watch, coin tubers, the YouTubers that count coins and noodle coins, seem to find them a bit more in New South Wales, although in WA there have been some at coin fairs, and hopefully there was a coin fair soon near me and I can go and find some as well. But yeah, that is it. I'll quickly go through all the mob of roos and see if there's anything of any note. I'll be back in a second. Well, thank you very much for waiting. The outcome was pretty good, actually. I have one coin that is what I've been looking for, what I even talked about today, which is a mob of roos with rabbit ears cud. So up here near the kangaroo's behind its head, just behind its ears, is the start of a very small cud. The metal has squeezed out as the die has begun to degrade. There's been a die chip. It sort of starts there, and there's lots of years with the mobs of roos with rabbit ears errors, because that's pretty much where the degradation starts, pretty much nearly every time. The dies last for about 250 strikes, 250,000 strikes, sorry, and they're going at a very, very fast pace. And so when the die starts to degrade, sometimes it can take a while before the machine can be stopped, and we get a lot of these. And you can see, certainly on other coin tubers channels, Howard Doggett comes to mind. He has a lot of rabbit ears errors, and he can show you the progression from a small error like this up to a very large one as it gets larger and larger before they change out the die. So that's a very nice, well, it would be a very nice find, except for when you flip it over, you see that it's a 2008 with a massive knife gash across the Queen's face, which is not great for collecting. I will keep it in my collection because it is a cut error, but there's no intrinsic value now that it has been slashed by a Stanley knife to get the roll open. But it's what I look for. It's what I'm going to keep putting in the collection. So today we have a donation dollar. that's going to go back into circulation via a donation to a charity box. We have a Landcare 1993 Landcare with a cud, again up in the corner between, it's called the wave cud, between two waves. We have an A coin from the AUNS, but that's going to go back into circulation because it's as grubby as my son's hands after mud pies. And we have a K for a kangaroo. I do have this in the book, so it's going to go into the wider collection, but not into the book. And then we have two low minted coins, 100 years of ANZAC for 2015, and two low minted coins from 100 years of ANZAC for 2016. So they're the keepers that will go into my collection this time around. So thank you very much for watching. There is not much else to say, but thank you very much. If if you like what I do, please think about subscribing, pressing the bell, leaving a comment about how your noodling's going. But you'll see me in a couple more days for more noodling, so I'll see you then. Bye.